Oh, there you go. 1 year. This is how I wanted to celebrate my 1 year. Not with Alexa Bliss, not with Randy Orton, but with Poppy and Io. Although I'm shocked this is the Poppy image you chose.
Why? What image could I have chosen?
I would have chosen Dexter Lumis being hugged by Poppy to Indies going, what the hell? And then Triple H reaction of, oh!
You know, I was thinking about that, but then it was the only way I would have got that was have been from a television grab, and they don't always look clean in terms of like.
Really? I thought it was a meme already.
Yeah, it's a meme, but they're like the grab of it because it's not a proper photo, because it's direct off TV. It doesn't come off very well when you like actually take a screenshot of it.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, they look happy together. This was a setup. They set up, and Candice LeRae had no reason to be out there. None of this had any reason to happen. None of it.
So obviously, I've also got for this angle.
Ooh, she's giving her the finger, PG style.
Yeah, but you're pointing at a sign.
Oh, there it is.
The plug.
Oh man, there it is. I gotta get that LA Knight jacket. I don't know why.
I don't like the logo he has on the back.
Huh?
That he's got a Chinese symbol on the back, or a Japanese symbol. Yeah, but I don't know what it means.
LA as well.
No, I think it's an actual Japanese symbol because he's got it on his tights as well.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just like, that could mean a number of things.
That would be great if it just meant fat.
But it is. That's one of the greatest things where Asians will lie to the white man. I was like, yeah, can you write my name in Japanese or Chinese and make it look really cool? When you look at it, it's like, yeah, it means dickhead.
Yeah, here you go, dickhead. Your name didn't look cool in the first place. You look like shit. In fact, I don't even know how to write your name in Japanese. All right, it doesn't make sense.
Adam Cole looking pretty proud of himself.
Pete Dunne having the worst day of his life. Oh! I've never felt that pain in my life. Why down there? Why down there? It's like he had a big cramp. That man's not even taller than the third rope.
So none of these were even considered. I left the best for last.
Oh.
This is what I considered a thumbnail.
Meme, this is me. Thinking I did have a great day. This is my bills telling me, no, you dumb fool. You should have paid.
That's what he gets for wearing bootcut jeans in 2021.
Again, this dude doesn't dress like his gimmick. I don't even know I don't know how he's supposed to dress, but this is the wrong outfit.
This looks like a guy that's transitioned from the 70s to the 80s.
He reminds me of a villain from Austin Powers who's time traveled to modern day. And it's like, what the fuck? No one wears this no more? Y'all don't want to go to the disco?
Disco. Let's start the show.
I'm Shotzi Blackheart, the ballsy badass, and you are watching the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. Remember to like the video and subscribe. Ow, ow, ow!
Hey. Oh, check out the Marcus head, man. He should. I hate you both right now. You guys are ridiculous. Oh, you started off hot. We got some news for you. We got that news for your ass today.
Allegedly. Where's my logo? Allegedly, someone let this show go to 1 year of shows. Welcome to the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. I have for 1 year have been Lord Manny Hayes, and he has been
for 363 days. I've been Marcus the Grand Finale. For those other 2 days, I was probably Penny LaBelle or Marquise the Ultimo ending.
So yes, this is our 1-year anniversary show. People over there, what's up? Luchador's been in the chat quite a lot. He believes he's changing his name because it was his birthday yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday!
Changing my name to El Odio, since I'm now just a beat up old luchador.
Man,
So you're Rey Mysterio!
Booyaka, booyaka! Now your son can carry you to the ring. Oh. You gonna have prayers alone? Tell your son to get out the room. Get out of here, get out of here. I'm praying. Fucking heathen. Get out of here. Oh, but El Luchador, you do not have to change your name. Don't fear. Because luchadors wrestle until they're 60. I swear to God. The Blue Man, what's his name? Blue Demon, been wrestling for like 1,000 years.
If anything, he could put on a mask and someone else can take up the mantle as a luchador.
El Luchador 2.
So we do have some allegedly news. So allegedly, according to PW Insider, WWE officials want to bring back Aleister Black. They believe he wasn't given a fair chance at his current role.
Just like any black, I agree.
If you're Aleister Black, do you come back?
I think he wants to come back in a way. I feel like he's been talking since the day of his release. He's been talking nonstop of what could have been in the WWE. This whole faction with him, Undertaker, and Finn. And I was like, that would have been a dope faction.
All the things he's mentioned, what's the thing that stands out to you the most?
I think that faction, him, Finn, and Undertaker.
So the one I learned today, a next WrestleMania 36 idea, was Aleister Black was supposed to help the Undertaker in that Boneyard match.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Which already sounds incredible.
Yes. Oh, man. I'm disappointed. There was so many storylines. All this little tidbit. It was like finally we watched the movie and now I just want to see all the special features and Easter eggs that went on in the life of Aleister Black. He's more interesting on the things that didn't happen than what he was doing in the business. This was pitched.
Do you think once they've been spoken out loud, people have been like, oh, that would have been so good, and then people in WWE are like, yeah, why didn't we do that?
I would like to think it goes like this. Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. And even then, people was like, yeah, that was a great idea. Why didn't it go right? Well, there's another part of the story where he hooked up with somebody. And it was go sideways after they get together. And it's a stupid-ass story. This is a great concept. And then it gets stupid. And then I turn on The Undertaker. And then The Undertaker comes out, and he doesn't have his powers anymore. And they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then I take the power of the demon, and we're tag team champions, and we go after all. No, we don't want to go that far. This is cool, but.
So El Luchador said that he thinks he should go to New Japan and AEW. However, that depends on what he really wants. If this is just WWE trying to lowball him with a new contract, then that's complete booty. AEW has the opportunity to do with Andrade what they did with Mox and possibly Tommy End if he decides to go there.
Here's my thing. One, we don't know what they did with Andrade yet. He kind of made a debut. It was kind of lackluster because of Vicky and Henry and everything that went on with that. I personally would like for him to not go to AEW. And it's not because I'm anti-AEW guy or anything like that. I just feel like that's the thing everybody's doing. I feel like it's just like, oh, I'm going to AEW. I would like to see try your hands somewhere. And I know Ring of Honor's dead. Let's try Ring of Honor, Impact, or NWA, or MLW. I know there's less money in all those places.
Can I just pause you there?
Go Japan. Yes.
Do you have stake in Ring of Honor? Because you have mentioned them far too many times recently, and they are not even relevant anymore.
It's an old flame, okay? It's an old flame of what could have been, all right? They were great at one point, and I hate to see where it's at. It was like those years. You know, when Boston Celtics sucked? And there was part of me going like, man, the Celtics are bad. They never plan on coming back, do they? And it was all these years of just them losing until they got their big three again. And then you go like, wow, the Celtics are back kind of. But then you go,
yeah,
it's one of those. It's like, you kind of want to see something go back to, hey, they used to be great. They used to be a thing. Kind of like the Knicks for the past 30 years. They used to be a thing.
So it's funny thing about the Knicks. Stephen A said, "Do you know what the difference between Cowboy fans and Knicks fans are?"
Ooh,
Knicks fans have known they've been trash for 25 years. It's only recently that they've become somewhat passable.
Yeah.
Only this season that they've become somewhat believable.
Yep.
The Cowboys have been trash. The Cowboys have been trash for 25 years, yet they still believe every year they're going to win the Super Bowl.
So, yeah. And so I work with people, I almost said kids, but they're grown adults. But I work with people who are in their 20s or, later. And I go, you're a Cowboys fan? Yeah. Do you realize they have not won a Super Bowl since you've been alive? Since you've been alive. Like, literally, that's where we're at right now.
But the thing is, they haven't even come close to being in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Have not even become close. That's, at least for me, in my lifetime, the Jets have gone to 2 AFC Championship games that I can say, do you know what, the team was somewhat okay, even though that was in the midst of the Sanchez era. But the Jets, in my lifetime, will never make it to the Super Bowl. And I am staying true to that sentiment because it keeps me humble.
No, I like. Manny, you said in your lifetime, Manny dies. This is our 1 year anniversary. Manny dies a day later. And it's like, the Jets won the Super Bowl. He was right. He was right.
He motherfucking Nostradamus in his death.
Oh, God, it hurts even more if they won. He knew this day would go.
So, another story, allegedly, PW Insider claims that in order to book Braun Strowman, the asking price is in the 5-figure range. Mm-hmm. But obviously, that could be anywhere between $10,000 to $99,000. And I think 10 to 15,000 is fair for someone that was in the WrestleMania main event.
Yeah, main event, former Universal Champion, big attraction, big fan following. A lot of kids lost their lives over him leaving the WWE.
Yeah.
Broke their hearts. Choo-choo train man. I feel like it's the right range. Would I pay it if I was some indie promoter? No. I would rather use that $10,000 to bring some other no names to the company and get the same wrestling fans I would probably get anyway.
We got Wes here saying the $1 million championship has already got more value than the FTW championship. Sorry, Taz.
Yeah, out of nowhere. This title's been dead and buried for years. I think the last time we saw it, the new Ted DiBiase came out with it.
Yeah.
It had no relevance really then. Died. This time, no one's thinking about it. He comes out of nowhere. Bang! FTW title, I forgot it existed.
Cross looks like he buys coke from Damian Priest.
And snorts it off Scarlett's tits. And she's like, yes!
So Mike Top here with us once again. So he asks, what I don't get is how WWE made a mistake releasing Black because there was nothing being done, but the Dark Father gimmick was taking off, and yes, the Cowboys suck, go Big Blue.
You gotta remind people. Oh,
I'm assuming Big Blue's a giant.
Yeah. Absolutely. I don't know if the father, the Dark Father thing was getting taken off. We can't tell if the crowd actually liked it. I thought it was some cool vignettes, but we didn't know where it was going. I don't even know why they even started that if they've had a feeling they're going to release them. Why they feel like there's nothing there. I always feel like there is something there, but WWE doesn't get it. Whatever it is.
But I don't think WWE get many of their gimmicks, but if they're willing to do what they're doing with Alexa Bliss and the doll, I don't see why they couldn't continue pursuing this Dark Father route with Aleister Black.
Maybe the doll, maybe they're going by numbers. Who knows? When Aleister Black go in, numbers kind of like either go up or down or something like that. When Bliss goes up, maybe the numbers always go up. Like, just put Bliss on there, have her do whatever she wants. She wants to talk about her pig for 6 hours, let her do it. It's Monday Night Raw. No one cares about this show. We just do what we want now. Raw should be called that. It must be Monday when no one gives a shit about anything that's happening on this show.
It's Monday. You know what that means. No one gives a fuck.
No one gives a fuck. Must be Monday. God.
Oh, wait. I've got it. It's Monday. Who cares about Raw?
Nobody!
I haven't used that.
Where talent goes to die. Where good wrestlers go to die.
They really do.
Like Raw just die. Although no
one's
one's doing anything with the ratings. SmackDown's not growing in ratings.
But you know what I don't get? This is a company, so WWE. They make Big Macs on a Monday. And they
that's an AEW sponsor. Be careful.
They make Big Macs on a Monday, yet they make filet mignon on Tuesdays and Fridays. There is no reason that Raw should be this garbage on a Monday.
I feel like maybe Raw is the show. Vince is like, you guys can have these days. Fucking Monday is mine. And I'm doing whatever the hell I want to do. All right? Go ahead, tell your drama with your Usos. Go ahead, have your Mysterios die. Go ahead, do whatever you want with Otis and Gable. All right? On your NXT, go enjoy whatever indie 5 foot nothing there is out there and their incredible wrestling ability and athleticism. Enjoy all of that. Enjoy their innovation. Enjoy their new millennium. I'm taking wrestling back on Monday, all right? It must be Monday. Okay? I'm taking this is what I want to see. It's a fucking cartoon. Alright? We're getting Shayna Baszler locked in an arena by herself. Don't explain why everybody's gone. But the powers that be, Alexa Bliss in an empty arena match with Shayna Baszler is what we're getting.
So I have an interesting roundtable discussion which was brought up by the Corey Graves after the Bell podcast, where they were doing a what if the Montreal Screwjob never happened. You don't get the Vince McMahon character.
Yeah.
Does Austin 316 become as big as it did?
It probably fill it out in there, you know?
Yeah. Does The Rock become as big as he is?
Well, The Rock, all of it. I think The Rock was okay.
Marcus, we gotta save this because this is content. We ain't giving this away.
Oh, we can't give it away for free? Spoiler alert, The Rock may have been okay. I feel like he found his way anyway in the nation. So
that's either a gentleman's discussion or a roundtable topic. I just whenever those things happen.
Okay, so I was watching the Bret Hart documentary on A&E, the final, biography they did. And I was watching it, and I'm going, besides good matches and stuff for, Bret, being an excellence of execution and all that, none of that matters. It doesn't matter. Everything about his whole career is the Montreal Screwjob. It was literally the Big Bang of wrestling, I felt like. Before Montreal Screwjob and after. Because it's great understand. Stuff. It's just that his career, his whole thing is, I got screwed in Montreal, Sean's a dick, Vince is an asshole, I punched him in the face. But everybody made more money after it.
But you know what I don't understand about that? In the lead up to that, they got Bret to sign a 20-year contract.
Yeah.
20 years.
Yes.
Everything I've seen of Bret does not lead me to go put 20 years on this man.
No, a 20-year contract does not mean this guy's going to be a wrestler for 20 years. This is going to be, it means, I want you in my company forever. You the man. You the homie. You are going to be not just Bret the Hitman Hart, the excellence execution, the entertainer, but you're going to be that backstage present. Whenever I go and I go to the locker room, I look at who are these fucking guys, I can always go, that's Bret Hart right there. That's my dog. That's what that was. Excuse me.
Because I felt he got that more from Undertaker, but there we go. Let's move.
You did. But I think at the time, Bret was probably I don't know who's the bigger leader in the locker room. Was it Brett or Undertaker? Who do you,
I think it's always Undertaker.
You give Brett no street cred. I feel like Brett was the legacy guy though. Hogan left, Savage left, and his only guy he had left was like this is the dude that carried us through the new generation. Him and Shawn. And Shawn's a fucking asshole. He's a drug addict. I think Brett's the guy I trust. He's not a drug addict.
Eric said, Manny and Marcus, can I sign you to a 12.5-year option with host option?
Well, we negotiated my last 10-year deal, and I walked. I walked last time, Eric. I walked. You offered me nothing, and then I came back for that same nothing contract.
You're paying me nothing, Eric.
12 years, 12 and a half times 0. Yeah, nothing. But I'll re-up again.
I'm trying to open Forbidden Door so we get paid.
I think on this show, at one point, we need to do our version of the Montreal Screwjob. In which we get, like, I know it has nothing to do with the title, but we just screw the other out of a situation in which we put, like, we'll do the show. It's like, oh, we're going to get Marcus take on a match or something, and it's just be you and Eric on the screen, and you guys talk, and you guys pretend like I'm not on there. And then when I rewatch, I was not even on the show the whole time.
Breaking news, Eric has re-signed with Pornhub for a free picture deal. Do you know what? I think it's Wes that's holding on to that joke. Because I don't think if Wes is not here, that Pornhub joke really rarely happens.
I still think we should have the Pornhub theme whenever that joke comes up, Manny. We gotta get that on the sound. We gotta get that on cue. It works so well in the greatest quiz,
which you should go watch if you haven't watched already. So NXT. Let's get on to it. NXT kicked off with Austin Theory versus Oney Lorcan and did not care. It's Oney Lorcan. Did not care.
It
was a good match. But it's Oney Lorcan. I do not care.
Where I agree with you, this match means nothing to nobody. I thought it was really good. I thought I saw the best Spanish Fly I've ever seen in my life. When he
did the springboard one.
Yeah, best Spanish Fly. And I never want to see the Spanish Fly again. I don't want to see that or Destroyers anymore. Because they're done. They're done. And by the way, Canadian Destroyer, I swear to God, every week on AEW you get one Canadian Destroyer. And
yeah, but you say that.
It's sad.
You say that. This is the second Spanish Fly of the week. On WWE television.
Yeah. But hold on. The first Spanish... This is the second one, right? This is the second one, because the first one was on Raw, right?
Yeah.
The first one was stupid. It's a stupid Spanish Fly. It's a traditional... Like, why they jump to the outside?
You can't put that on the Race Mysterio stupid.
It was stupid. I didn't like that Spanish Fly because, one, it was a normal Spanish Fly, which is overdone anyway. Just, I want to get a This Is Awesome chant. Let's do Spanish Fly. It's just like a Canadian Destroyer to me. Fuck it. It used to be cool back when Paul Burchill used to do it and he was a fucking pirate. That's when it was good. Now, when Theory did this one, I wanted to look at you, Manny, and go, how about that Spanish Fly? Because he did it jumped up, springboard, and then they did it. Because I didn't see the Spanish Fly come. It was out of nowhere. And I was like, what just happened? Oh, my God.
I think no one on commentary even knew what that was.
Yeah. Way better than say, I think that was an inverted Spanish Fly. It wasn't inverted. It wasn't. It just was a springboard new, and I was like, this is insane. It was insane.
And then Oney Lorcan did not need to pick up this win. Like, he really did not need to pick up this win. It should have been Austin Theory. And I know why I'm showing so much hatred to Oney Lorcan, because I fully 100% blame him for the injury of the Yorkshire Terrier. And I can't even remember his name now. He's been gone for so long.
Wow. You don't even remember. I know who you're talking about. The next Brock Lesnar. The next big thing. The dude that had the Trisco. The Mr. NXT UK who came over here.
Can't even remember his name now. He's been gone for long.
I know his name. I brought him up yesterday when I was watching the show. And for sure, I was like, it'd be great if so-and-so came out and attacked somebody right now. And it was for no reason. Oh no, I'm talking about doing wrong, but I was like, what you call him? Could have been like shit. Now I can't remember his name, and I'm going to say his name was Lars Sullivan, and I know it's not it, but I know.
No,
it's
you're
100%
wrong. I
know.
Ridge Holland.
Yes, I was right there. Alphabetically, I was right there. Yeah, Ridge Holland, who's dead.
I fully blame him for that and what I could have had. Pat McAfee probably wouldn't even be a commentator if it was for only Lorcan.
I have no idea that's the what if. Fuck the screw job in Montreal. What if Ridge Holland stayed healthy? Karrion Kross wouldn't be champion right now. It'll be Ridge Holland versus Adam Cole to finally settle the score. It probably would have ended at War Games and he would have been caught up by now and ruined. And we'll be looking at him on Raw Underground. That time he got released right away. I would that everybody in the what ifs, they would have got released.
So I wrote the next segments as the lifestyles of the rich and the not famous. Where LA Knight has a shower and then goes straight into a hot tub, which I did not understand the point.
I loved it.
I did not understand the point of this.
It was the point. The whole thing, what was his point? I don't even know what his argument was, but I felt like I was on cocaine with LA Knight as he lived a very coked out lifestyle. That's what it felt like. And his crazy laughter is the laughter I've always wanted to have in a pool. And just no one understands why I'm laughing this hard. And him being upset that people are laughing with me.
And then I like that he got his women dressed. He got in a car and just drove off.
That house wasn't his. It was like Beverly Hills Cop 2. He stole that fucking house.
And then on the other hand, we're with Cameron Grimes that just doesn't know how to spend his money. And he's clearly dying as he smokes a Cuban cigar and whiskey while starting to cry.
Yeah. Now, Manny, do you think... I like to think that this vignette was told, all right, you guys both have this amount of money to do a vignette. You guys do whatever you want. And they basically came out with the same video. Like someone did this, like, all right, what's our horror project? What do I need? Women, mansion, pool. They were just like, okay, what do I need? Women, mansion, pool. I'm using the car. Oh, and cars. They basically just did the same vignette. And I think they just need to become a tag team at that point.
I think that's what this was leading to.
Really? I mean, $1 Million Man, Cameron Grimes, and LA Knight as a team. And I
because LA Knight's not rich.
That's the $1 Million team.
LA Knight's not rich in any point of this.
It looked like he was rich. He reminded me of a rapper in a music video who was just renting money, and he's like, I bet you he'd be dead after all this. His album's not going to sell that well. He shouldn't be doing this. Although I enjoyed his vignette 100 times more than Cameron Grimes, more because of I'm getting out of the shower, I'm entering a hot tub, and then I'm laughing hysterically for no reason.
No, I like Cameron Grimes because he was because he was crying.
All right, Manny, we gotta have the $1 million match. I bet you $1 that LA Knight will win this match.
So you cannot bet any money considering you owe me money already.
Come on! It's one reason for me to get... Hold on. It's one thing for me to get discredited in the real world for my bad credit, but not on my show. My show is throwing my bad credit in my face now. I can't
Marcus, your $1 is worth less than my £1 English pound.
Well, I gotta pay shipping to get my dollar over there. That's not real money. Who's that old lady?
That is real money.
That's not a dead president of any kind.
Yeah, she's alive. We got real people on our money. Not baseball cards of slave traders. I'm sorry.
Well, moving on. That hurts.
It's true though.
My founding father may have owned my founding fathers. But don't mean they're bad people. The thing to do. It was a thing to do. It was a flex. It was like having a swimming pool jacuzzi with women. Yeah, I got this many slaves. Dude. I'm not condoning slavery, guys. This is a bad joke. I'm joking. Clearly, I'm joking. Look at the color of my skin. Jesus Christ.
So we
lost 5 subscribers for that comment alone.
After so hard of going up to 145, you go and do that.
I'm gonna talk about how slavery was a flex.
Good old Flex Luger over there.
Like Armstrong.
So we get Legado del Fantasma states he's going to make Bronson repay for last week for squishing him against the barricade. But out comes Bronson to review the footage from last week.
And show it over and over again.
Yeah, Santos tries to lure him into a 3-on-1 attack before MSK come out to even the odds. And then the match is set up. A winner takes all at In Your House.
Yeah, there's no way in hell. Legado del Fantasma's winning.
You don't know.
You know they're not winning. Although I would prefer for them to win all those titles in this match. I would be happier as them as champions than the current champions right there in the mid card.
Oh, really? Because I thought you were all in favor of that dumb flip I hate.
How dare you use my words against me? I'm not against it like you, but I'd rather see tag teams like Legado del Fantasma, the Grizzly Young Veterans, or Toothless Timmy and Old Man Ciampa be champions. I'm just saying. And even Everrise. Don't judge me.
So whilst all this madness is happening, Hit Row comes out to interrupt the madness.
Hit Row.
I'm just saying, B-Fab needs to mind her own business.
What?
Everyone
It's her business.
Everyone in Hit Row have accomplished something other than her. She should not have been even looking at Legado del Fantasma with snide looks like that. She has accomplished nothing. Nothing, Marcus.
Hold on. That's her theme song, all right? She's saying the Hit Row part of the Hit Row part, all right?
Marcus, I could have casted anyone to do that.
No, you couldn't. It only could be her. It only could be B-Fab. She could only one that could have did it. But I was listening to Busted Open in one of my drives. It was on the radio. And Top Dollar was on himself.
Yes!
AJ Francis. And let me tell you this, Manny. I think this is the new face of the WWE. Is AJ Francis. The dude came off as charismatic. He was projected. He was almost in character and then out of character. He went over his career.
No. What did you expect?
I know.
He is the nicest man on A&E.
I know. It's perfect.
Can I pitch something to you?
Yes.
Can we move Leon Ruff aside? And make...
Forgot his name already.
And make AJ Francis, a.k.a. Top Dollar, the poster boy for our show.
How about this? Year 1, Leon Ruff. Year 2, Top Dollar AJ Francis. We've upgraded in size and charisma.
Yes.
Take year 2. The dark days.
We brand our look on Top Dollar.
We're going to do everything. Top Dollar resembles us anywhere. We're both big, we're bald, and we all want murder. I don't know if he wants murder.
So,
yeah.
We get Swerve Scott versus Killian Dane. Do you know what? I was surprised that this match was good.
Why?
Because I was not expecting anything out of Killian. I knew Swerve could hold it, but I was not expecting anything from Killian Dane.
I
completely forgot. No, because I saw Killian Dane in WCPW, that What Culture Pro Wrestling, and he was solid. He even has Kenny Omega's finisher.
V-Trigger?
No, the One Wing Angel, which apparently he was doing before Kenny Omega.
Son of a bitch. Kenny's a ripoff.
But like,
I respect Mandy Rose even more now.
Yeah. what we've got from Killian Dane in WWE has not been anything like that. So like I was surprised that this match was solid. I was just upset a little bit that there was so much distraction from Hit Row when it wasn't even needed.
This is Killian Dane, guys. It's like cheating on Oney Lorcan. We don't really need it. But do you see what happens when you don't cheat against Oney Lorcan? You lose to Oney Lorcan. Always have your insurance policies. You don't want that to happen. Although, in wrestling contracts, I really wish they would be like, hey, I gotta at least get 2 wins a year. And like, that's in Oney Lorcan's contract. Don't care how I get them. At least let me get 2. And we saw 1 used earlier today. And we have to pay no mind to it. Why did he get that win? We're not going to explain it, but it was in his contract. He can't do it. Also, what I was thinking, I was like, in this match, when I was watching Killian Dane and Top Dollar on the outside, I was like, why would I need Braun Strowman if I have these 2 guys? They're not as big, they're not in shape, but they're probably cheaper, and I probably could get the same response if I put a train behind them.
Don't you dare put a train behind them.
Oh, and Bronson Reed was also a part of this in my thought. Like, you got all these big guys, I can throw all these guys up, and I think I get the same value out of them that I got out of Braun Strowman.
Yeah. So we go to the back. Candice and Indy could give 0 fucks about Poppy being on the show tonight.
Yeah.
Whilst Indy is still holding out hope for Dexter. Well, whilst we later see Triple H and Regal simping for Poppy in the back while she releases her album, whilst also looking like total boomers. When Dexter Lumis gives Poppy a picture, she hugs him, weird lingering hug, and then Indy walks in. Like he was banging her.
Dexter, how could you? How could you? You see how naked she is? She's just wearing a coat. She's just wearing a coat, guys. That's all she had on. Dexter was just being a man, damn it. Just being a man. Oh. What do you think of Triple H back there in the background or just being in this segment? Triple H never shows up on NXT anymore. But this is a segment he was like, I need to be in this one.
Well, it's weird because Poppy and Triple H now have a collab in merch. It's so unnecessary. I feel like I need that Poppy and Triple H shirt though.
I do. I feel like it's one of a kind. I feel like we're gonna look back to now. And, you know, we're going to compare this to when Cyndi Lauper and Hulk Hogan shared merchandise. I think that never happened, but I would love to go back in time for that.
Okay, we need to answer some questions. So, where is Leon Ruff? He's busy playing with his referee girlfriend. Or I believe he's not cleared to wrestle because he keep getting beaten up.
Oh, yeah, that was the last time he was on TV, huh? He got his ass whooped.
Yeah.
I miss him.
Hit Row, the Hurt Business, Street Profits need to intersect at some point. I need the Street Profits to join the Hurt Business. I think the Street Profits join the Hurt Business, and then we get a clash, Survivor Series clash of Hit Row versus the Hurt Business.
A lot of black on black violence, or joining together. Survivor Series, here we come. The black wrestlers versus the entire roster.
B-Fab is the instigator in the group until she decides to jump in the women's division. And I think it will be downhill from there. She doesn't look like she's got a inch of talent.
I like to say, Tahuti, a.k.a. Ashanti the Adonis, is the instigator. And he is going to be the star of the group until he decides to join the women's division.
You're better off in the women's division than the 205 division.
Yes, don't end up on 205 Live. Please, God, don't let me end up on that show.
Xia Li attacked Mercedes Martinez on the way to the ring. However, despite the jump, Martinez held her own and then put down that unknown female and then tells us Xia she messed with the wrong one.
There's Xia going after, her eyes were too big for the food or whatever the phrase goes, the meal she's trying to eat. you know, she got her ass whooped. But Zia's gonna get it at the pay-per-view. Tian Shaw's gonna spit mist in her face and, you know, throw a duking at her or something. I don't know I don't know if they have mystics on their side, but there's a 1,000-year-old woman sitting in a chair somewhere.
Is this at the point where we find out who this lady is?
Yeah, now I don't think they know. I think we just been stuck with. I think that's why they were off TV for so long. It's like, when are we gonna reveal this thing? I don't know if we want to now.
Well, I also think it's about
anybody.
time we get the diamond mine. Like,
did we get a vignette this week?
I didn't see one.
I don't remember seeing one. Yeah.
So Breezango responds to Imperium. They state that they're going to beat Imperium on their way back to the NXT tag titles. And they are going to disappoint, and Imperium's going to disappoint Walter again because he's always angry. Would you say they're going to get destroyed?
I have 3 moves. Chop. Chop.
Powerbomb. He has a powerbomb as well.
He has a powerbomb. I think he has a choke too.
He has a kick. That front kick.
Oh, yes. I love it. Which proves to you, the more moves you got, the less I like you. Walter has like 4 moves.
That's why John Cena's elite.
That's why Hogan's the greatest of all time. The Rock's big move was an elbow and a Uranagi.
GYV versus August Gray, and I can't remember the other guy. He had a blazer.
Fuck. Now I'm blanking. I don't remember this match, to be honest. I can't remember the match.
Yeah, basically it was all for Ciampa and Thatcher to come out with chairs and actually use it for their purpose. Gibson calls Thatcher and Ciampa hooligans, and they suggest they settle this in an old-fashioned way, a tornado match. At least they announced there was a tornado match. Take notes, AEW. Take notes, please.
All right, for Thatcher and Ciampa, when do you think they're gonna Shot Spears is gonna sit there with a cease and desist about sitting in chairs?
The moment he releases his musical number.
God damn. Concerto.
or we see Sean Spears in a Chair Emporium video. Buy all these chairs today at the Chair Emporium. Meet me, Sean Spears. I'll be here between 7 and 12.
Ask for the chairman. Well, the only thing more worthless than these chairs in this place is me.
So we get Candice Ray come out. She says Poppy stole Indy's man. Candice gives her 2 options. 1, come out and face her. Or 2, introduce her. She's going to introduce her to the NXT parking lot. Poppy chooses option 1. She must have heard about this NXT parking lot. I didn't expect Poppy's voice to be like the way it is.
What? A silent whisper from a tiny woman? Yeah, it sounded just like I thought. How did you think she was gonna come out? I don't fight. Very natty, raspy, smoking like in 3 packs. What do you want, Candace?
That's exactly what I thought. Poppy sounded like this. She says she doesn't wrestle, but she knows someone that does. And then the best entrance music in wrestling. Io Shirai comes out and gets in a scrap with Candice, and then it looks like we may be having that program once again.
I don't know. I don't think it's really going anywhere. I feel like they're gonna feud.
There was a stare-off.
Io is not to the main roster. But when Io goes to the main roster, does that mean Poppy goes too? I feel like they're one and the same.
She has to. She has to.
Although, I think we should get to the point, over or under Poppy ever having a match in NXT?
She's too skinny. She would never have a match. She'd break in that ring.
Wait a minute. You can't talk about too skinny. We've had skinnier wrestlers in her. I'm trying to think of anybody. Snoop Dogg's been in the ring. Snoop Dogg was in the ring.
He doesn't count.
Crackhead Thinny. He's crackhead Thinny.
He doesn't count.
He does count. He's been in the ring. He dove off the top of an AEW rope in the most dramatic fashion.
That was the worst frog splash I've ever seen in my life.
And I believe she's the exact same size as Zack Sabre Jr. He's extremely skinny.
No, he's just gangly. That's different.
He's tall. He's tall. That's the only difference between the two. He's tall, but they're both extremely skinny.
He's just gangly. It's different.
What's that jobber name from back in the day? He's the ECW one. Colin Delaney. Skinny. I bet he feels him and Poppy are the same size. Young Rey Mysterio. I'm saying Poppy's going to get in the ring with Io as a tag partner to take on Candice and Indy this year's SummerSlam main event.
Then we get Ember Moon versus Dakota Kai. As they're going to the ring, Dakota Kai and Raquel, there is a stare off between Io and Raquel.
Yep.
Before things quickly move on. And then this was a nice little match. However, it ends in a DQ.
Yep. It was only one way this could have ended. Well, I mean, it could have ended with Dakota taking the pin, but I told you they're saving Dakota. You gotta protect Dakota because she's gonna hit her with that chair. Any day now. Any day, Raquel's gonna get hit in the back with a chair or a kick to the face from Dakota Kai. It's gonna happen any day now.
No, I want it to happen. I want it to happen at War Games. I want it specifically War Games where Dakota turns on her partners.
Again. I'm down for that too. Whenever it happens, it's gonna happen. But you gotta protect Dakota, so when we get the match of Raquel versus Dakota, it means something. Ember Moon ain't winning this match. Ember Moon's gonna get her ass whooped, and she solidified it when she stood over her and held that title up today. I feel like that's a loser pose right there. The person that does that before a pay-per-view, probably 0-7,000. Never wins.
So allegedly, it was confirmed by Shotzi Blackheart on Twitter that she's actually really injured and she was actually written off TV.
Oh, that's sad. Rough year for Shotzi. The unofficial face of the Untitled Manny and Marcus. Down since day one of this year. Down since day one-ish.
Yeah.
Maybe week 2, 3.
Then we get Regal trying to prevent everyone from coming out of the show because the show is getting out of hand. However, Cross states the show has been out of control for a very long time.
Facts.
So out come Cool Carl, who states Cross is insecure.
Arguing about? I didn't understand what Regal was upset about. What was left on the show that he needs to get out? The show was going to end 20 minutes early or 30 minutes early if Cross had not said, I'm calling everybody out tonight. And it was advertised last week or somewhere in the middle of the week that all of the challengers are going to go face to face. What is Regal trying to do here? Go back and sit for Poppy.
Well, there was a scrap. Between Cool Kyle and I think Gargano at the back. Which is why he didn't want it to happen. Then Gargano snaps another pencil in front of Regal. So unnecessary.
It was, but it made me laugh. I was like, it has nothing to do with anything, but yes.
States Cross is neither Johnny Wrestling or Johnny Takeover and states he is not in his league. Pete Dunne just tells him to shut up and shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth. I'm not winning this match, but I'm here to say my piece.
And then Adam Cole continues to fire from last week. Adam Cole calls Cross a moron, states he beat him last week when he verbally annihilated him. And Cross wants everyone to believe he is a tough guy by facing everyone, but in reality, he's scared to face him one-on-one. They brawl to end...
By the way, he's on that giant screen saying this.
They brawl to end NXT. And then Cross finally gets the better of everyone before Adam Cole comes with a sneak attack, super kick, and then the last shot, and then holds the title high, which means he is not winning. He is not winning on Sunday.
On my betting graphs, I had him way above Pete Dunne in odds. But now, he is below Pete Dunne in odds of winning this match. And now goes Cross the favorite. And I know this wall is a blank wall, people. But use your imagination. It goes Cross, Gargano, So really from that list. Adam Cole still up there, but no, he falls. Pete Dunne. Adam Cole. I didn't even give Kyle O'Reilly a chance. Kyle O'Reilly's number 2.
So Luchador says get all 5 of these guys to the main roster already. They all are needed either on Raw or SmackDown because they need people to be going after Roman and Bobby Lashley.
I don't need them in the same vicinity as a Bobby Lashley or Drew Gulak. Drew
Gulak? Really? Really? Drew Gulak?
This is why this got mixed up. I was going to say it, I'm going to redo this. Excuse me. Let me redo this line. I don't need them in the same vicinity as a Bobby Lashley, a Drew McIntyre, because they'd just be Drew Gulak. That's what Vince is going to see. Raw, so I'm going to fuck you up show. It's going to fuck him up. Cool Kyle will get way too much TV time and really be lame and get beat up by Riddle and Orton on a regular basis. It's not going to work for them.
I could honestly see Cross dropping the title. But let's get into this. Let's go into the NXT In Your House card, which I believe is going to open up with Mercedes Martinez versus Xia Li.
You think so?
Yeah.
I feel like this is going to be one of those in-between matches. I got the 6-man. The tag winner takes all being the first match. I think that get the crowd jazzed up.
Possibly.
It's a good cool down match.
There's no. Xia Li has to win this, and I think Mercedes Martinez re-debuts on Raw with the Evolution.
Yeah, my whole thing is this is a muscle win for Xia Li. Like, I don't know how we got to Game 6 of the playoffs with Xia Li. Must win, or her career is over. Like, goddamn, Mercedes Martinez, either way, she's just happy to be here.
Yeah, and then I've got the $1 Million Ladder match between Cameron Grimes and LA Knight. This could go either way for me.
I am intrigued about this Photoshop for some whatever reason. Yes, it's an old $1 million pan picture, but why is he so small in scale? Like, he seems like a very, very tiny person.
But it doesn't make sense either why they've used an old photo of him.
No,
like he hasn't looked like that for years.
At least 30 years he ain't looked like that. And they decided to go, hey, the $1 million man's gonna be here. Oh, he's looking good. He may get back in the ring. Why are they so? That's to me. When I saw that image, I was like, "Why is he so small? Why are they using the old picture? This doesn't make sense to me. Like, it feels like they put him in the foreground instead of the background." It looks like Dan DiBiase's in this triple threat ladder match. That's what it looks like. He looks like he's going in as the champion.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense because if you look at this, look at the $1 Million Man, and then look at the next graphic. Look at Boa and Tian Sha. Does not look like anything like the $1 Million Man. It does not make any sense.
No. Well, they wanted to put him in the middle because he's neutral, but then they wanted to add the ladders. I think the ladders fucked it all up. They had no idea what they were going to do. Where we're going to put Ted? Where we going to put Ted? Just put him in the front. Gotta be in front of the ladder. All right, what picture you want to use? Old Ted. Old Ted. None of this fat Ted stuff. None of this modern Ted. Who you got in that match, though? Who you got?
It could go any... It really could go any way. Like, I wouldn't be disappointed with any... Like, I feel like Cameron Grimes would be funnier. But it looks like they may give the win to Eli Drake because I think you could build a longer story between them and then have Cameron Grimes chase the title, which would be more interesting.
Yeah. I don't even think he need to chase it. Just I think they need to all just team up together. It'd be great. They could be a good tag team. I feel like it'll work. Let Eli... the charisma in that team would be ridiculous. You don't need Ted out there every week either. Because Eli Drake can do all some talking. Kevin Grimes can do the goofy stuff. I mean, just make it happen.
And then we've got the winner take all 6-man tag team match. I kind of want Legado to win.
Yes.
But like,
I want them to have all of this.
If there was a way that Bronson wouldn't lose the title, I'd be for it.
I'm for how do you make that happen, Manny? Well, Bronson didn't make the match. He was jumped to the back, but MSK lost the titles.
It's MSK. I haven't liked them since they won the titles. And they haven't done anything with them. They have not done anything with those tag titles while the division remains hot.
The secret to create a hot tag division, have weak ass champions. If you want a good tag divisions, don't have strong champions. The Young Bucks, too strong. Too strong. The tag team division has died on the AEW since they've moved up. And now you have, what they have now. I hope Legado wins. I'm rooting for them. I want them to run the bingo and say it with pride with the belts.
Do you not feel like Legado versus Hit Row would be a better match in the long run?
Amazing feud. That's an amazing feud.
That could potentially be War Games come Survivor Series time. Well, that could be the match. For all we know, that could be the match.
I hope so. I'm rooting for that. Let's root for it. Everybody, collectively, let's pray that we get that match. Hit Row versus Legado. And I guess you could Legado would have to add a female to the group and maybe another person? Or is it 4? It's 4 people, right? So they probably have to add a female to the group. Mercedes Martinez, just put her in there. You have an equation. You need to fill up. We need to put a woman somewhere. Mercedes Martinez here. You need to come on with Eva Marie. Put her there.
No, I know the perfect person to put in there. She hasn't been on TV in a very long time.
No, don't do it. I think I know who you're going. You're going to Catalina Garcia, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
God damn it. I knew it. I felt it in my bones.
Because I need more clickbait. I need more clickbait for the NXT, and she would provide it.
The return of Catalina Garcia.
Perfect fit. Perfect fit.
I mean, she ain't doing shit. Not like her schedule got planned. Hey, Kelly, what you doing this week? Well, since he's been released, I ain't got nothing on my plate. He's been released for like 3 years. Yep. Money ain't coming in like it used to. You had one good week. You had 1 week of being on Raw.
So we've got NXT Women's Championship match between Raquel and Ember Moon.
Yeah, Ember, you ain't winning.
Do you not feel like this is going to be the lackluster match of NXT TakeOver?
No, I believe in Ember Moon more than you do. I feel it'll be okay.
I feel the match will be okay, but like I don't feel amped to watch this. I'd much like the Martinez Xylee, but I'm only interested in that because of storyline purposes. Like I'm not interested in this match whatsoever.
Would you dare to say that the women's division on NXT is better when Zoe Stark, Tony Storm are involved, and everybody else than the current contenders? Because Io's the title picture right now, and
you know the current mess that's going on with Frankie Monet, Tony Storm, that whole Zoe Stark, Zeta Ramia, and all that stuff that's going on, where they're all kind of interlinked, is more interesting than this women's championship match.
Yeah, this one seemed thrown together like last minute.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not invested into this. I'd rather see any one of them other women wrestle for the title.
El Luchador said this card feels rushed and trash. I don't believe you.
The rush part. I get
rushed. It isn't trash.
Trash? Nah. Pretty solid.
And then finally, we get the NXT Championship Fatal 5-Way match.
Yep. Bunch of
Who you
people
got?
not winning. I'm going to go on a limb with. I'm going to say Johnny Gargano is winning the NXT title, and Cross is going to move up to the main roster and be ready for SummerSlam. And feud with Aleister Black.
I think you either go down the route of who's going to carry NXT. You either go with the stronghold of Adam Cole or Johnny Gargano. Karrion Kross is a character, along with Scarlett, that need to be, I would say, Raw. They need to be on Raw.
Yeah.
There is literally nothing going on Raw.
I would like to see Karrion Kross and Scarlett debut on Raw, be a Hell in a Cell, and attack Drew McIntyre so Drew McIntyre can get out the damn title picture.
Yeah, he really needs to get out of that big title picture.
It's time to get him out. And I think Enter Karrion Kross would be the perfect feud to set him up for SummerSlam. You're like, oh, Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Kross would be pretty good. It'd be solid, it'd be big man match or whatever. Drew would look like a monster compared to him still, but it'd still be a good way to transition for Bobby to go after whoever Bobby goes, whether it's the new Kofi Kingston or Brock Lesnar or John Cena or whoever they're trying to make big money with.
Yeah.
Fuck
I
we'll go Hulk Hogan shit.
I agree with that other than the Hulk Hogan stuff.
I would love for Hulk Hogan to go against Bobby Lashley at the main event of SummerSlam. Race implications.
Are you sure you want to open up this race war?
And I want to start the feud by all the thoughts when Bobby comes out and Hogan goes to the white one. You shouldn't be there, sister. I don't know if he ever says that to women. I don't know how he talks to women. Brother, I'm not for this.
No.
I know. You. And then it's like, I've hated you since the Lana scenario. You're going after all the white women. And it's like, damn, Hogan's really coming out with this racist gimmick.
I need Hogan to address Booker calling him the N-word from all those years ago. And then Hogan drops Booker. And then Bobby Lashley has to make the save. And end Hulkamania.
Hogan's greatest fear, a black man ending Hulkamania. Or do you want to see one of the thoughts be Brooke Hogan? Is in the
yes. Yes.
And it's like, no, brother. No. It's my greatest fear. And Hogan must defend honor. The sad part is, Hogan in the wrestling universe might be considered the babyface.
and then I want MVP. I want MVP to look at her and then go, clearly Hogan didn't know best. Needs to happen.
By the way, that is the ultimate SummerSlam card. I think that's, if we were to, it's no show Saturday. If we were to create a bonus content, it's really some bonus content. If there were to be, it would be. If we were to book our own SummerSlam match, fix Raw right now. That would be the number one storyline in wrestling. Hogan being upset that one of the ladies of Lashley's is Brooke Hogan. And he is completely upset.
So you're saying this storyline has the power to be better than what's going on SmackDown with Roman?
Absolutely. Absolutely. This shit is real at that point. Shit done got too real.
Brooks wearing a Photomania t-shirt. I would love that, but because it's a PG company, we will never see that. But you can buy that shirt exclusively on storefrontier.com/DSPN.
Dynamania. Imagine women circle to that song.
Oh man, we should really plan out SummerSlam. What we intend to do with that.
The What If show.
That would be an interesting show to do. The What If show.
How about this? How I will defend my title if we can guess the card of SummerSlam. Who's closest? You get a point for any match you get right. Instead of guessing who's gonna win, guess the card. Gets the card. Because SummerSlam, my SummerSlam, goddamn right, Hogan and Bobby Lashley are fighting for Brooke Hogan over the cage over the ring. It'd be fucking Super Mario Brothers all over again in Hogan's mind.
You're now Marcus Pettingale. Where's his in?
Excuse me.
I don't even know what we're defending right now.
I think we're talking about Hogan and Brooke and Bobby Lashley's storyline.
So where's his in on the storyline, or where's his in on challenging you for the title that has been non-existent for months?
Just like Karrion Kross, I will return, and just like the $1 million belt, I'm bringing the title back. And just like Karrion Kross, I'm going to take on all comers. Anybody that sends a comment or email below is up for grabs. If they send their SummerSlam card starting tonight up until Hell in a Cell. That's what you got, because that's the limit. Because they're going to start mapping out the card right then. Up until Hell in a Cell. If you are even close to the card.
To your card.
And beat
to
my
your
card. To my card. No, the actual card. If you beat me and predicted the card, then you will become the new DSPN champion. You get to carry the weight I've been carrying on my shoulders for months now. You know, I've had back problems carrying this title now. 22 kilobytes of gold, digitally carrying this. It's a burden.
Marcus,
you know?
Marcus, you know you accidentally dragged that into your recycling bin and deleted it.
I'm gonna be honest, the grand finale belt doesn't exist. It's only like the El Luchador one.
You didn't even make one for yourself.
Or like Weston Beamer or something. It's like, I don't even think I have one for myself. I didn't even change the plates ever. But I'm just saying, tune in, suckers. Because my main event, Bobby Lashley, Hulk Hogan, at 66 years old or whatever Hogan is box office in Las Vegas. City of Sin.
We need to eventually all settle this in a game of 2K online.
I gotta get one of those video machines that these kids have today.
Yeah, so I was having a discussion with my friend today. I was like,
I don't know which one I'll even get.
I was having a discussion with my friend today that, in the next few months, I should probably get an Xbox Series X. They're still not readily available.
Yeah.
How the hell is that?
I don't even know anybody that has an Xbox Series X.
It's been out for like 8 months. How can I not walk into a store now? In my case,
let me get it.
Hobble into a store and go, I want that thing. There, give it to me.
Give it to me.
And
get out of here, you crippled man. Get out of here, you crippled, you crazy crippled man. We don't have any. Why don't I have one? You're like holding crutches in the air. Why don't I have it? Bad day for the people as they watch Manny with his crutches break shit and on the shelf. Give me a Series X. Because that's necessary.
But and then I was just like, I'm not paying resale of this for like £600 to £700 because it's not worth it.
I don't understand how we got to this situation where there's no PS5s or Xbox Series X when I don't know a single person that has an Xbox Series X. I was gonna say I don't know a single person with a PS5, but then again I'm related to Eric, who has a fucking PS5 and a spaceship or whatever he owns. You know,
he has a PS5 collecting dust. You can see it collecting dust behind him every show on Saturday.
I feel like the Covenant and Indiana Jones has less dust in it than Eric's PS5. We just go, that's a PS5. The fuck? Can't find these anywhere. Yeah.
Just a collector of treasures.
Have you seen Low-Key the series?
No.
Disney Plus.
No, because you know how I said I was gonna how I intended to watch WandaVision and what's that, Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
I want to watch it all in one go, which I've done now. I did not enjoy WandaVision.
Okay.
Mainly because it's a woman going through the stages of grief, which is awful.
That's pretty much what it is, yeah. Spoiler alert.
I did enjoy Winter Soldier and Falcon.
Whoa. What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that, Manny? Call it
What?
Winter Soldier and Falcon? Why is Falcon taking the back seat?
Because I named it the proper way the first time round, and then just
why you
just
switch
like,
it back?
just like our show where you're the
Why did
draw,
Falcon
we
lose
named
Top
you last. Just like our show where I introduce myself first, and then you, the final draw, the main event, go last.
Yeah, but you know he is Captain America now. You can't be spoiler alert, guys. For those who don't know.
I don't
Wait,
like
have
the
you finished
suit.
the show?
Yeah, we're finished the show. I don't.
Okay.
This is a bit where we just ramble and can't end the show.
Fine.
I don't like the suit. Do you like the suit?
I wouldn't wear it myself.
I wouldn't wear it. As a superhero, I feel like it's really weird to be wearing white.
Yeah, and you know the start. I don't. Yeah, it's very close to the comic book look, but it's whatever. I'll probably never see him in that suit again.
Oh no, that's getting a second season. That's getting a second season. It was good, but
I don't believe so.
really?
I don't believe. Yeah.
Oh, is that just going to lead into the
These
next
series
series
are
of
all
movies?
like one-offs. Yeah, these are all like one-offs.
Oh,
You think they got money to just be making series with Anthony Mackie and you the stars and stuff?
What else is
budget.
Anthony Mackie in? And that other guy that plays.
He's in everything. Anthony Mackie's in like everything for some reason.
No.
Yes.
I need to Google this.
He has like 500 movies coming out this year, and he had like 600 come out last year in the middle of a pandemic. Anthony Mackie doesn't stop working. He's like 70 different things. He's on a Netflix series like The Altered Carbon. He's on this.
Hold on.
He's
You
in
need
a
first
bunch
off.
of
You need
Marvel
to slow
movies.
your roll. You need to slow your roll because in 2020 the only movie he did was The Banker.
He was in it.
And then in 2021, the only things he's credited for is the outside the wire and the woman in the window.
You goddamn right that one was in that window.
So
He did
where you
something
getting?
else. No, he was on a TV show. He's on a TV show on Amazon that I chose not to watch, but it's something else. That might be the woman in the window. I don't know. But I swear to God, Anthony Mackie's in 300 different things. Because they want to cast Michael B. Jordan, but you can't get him. You get Anthony Mackie.
I'm just saying,
You get
Michael
Papa
B.
Doc.
Jordan. Michael B. Jordan is incredible.
Did you watch Without Remorse?
No, it's too, I can't get into those types of movies unless I really have to be in the mood to watch that type of movie.
Man, he's like, let me light some candles. Oh, not in the mood. Nope.
No, because did you watch that film 1917, the army movie?
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
What?
Yeah,
That's
I
a pretty
didn't like
good
it.
movie. That shit seemed intense, you know? It was like, oh
one-
man, it's 1917. I'm here.
A similar movie of the same ilk, I kind of like more. Dunkirk. That was a better movie.
I would say I like 1917 better than Dunkirk. Although it's a pretty good double feature of war.
Yeah.
I think different wars, but war.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't. It's really hard to get into the latest Michael B. Jordan film.
It's just a Liam Neeson movie with Michael B. Jordan, I'm assuming. I haven't watched it myself.
Do you know what the weirdest...
The next movie we're reviewing is the Fast and Furious movie, Manny, and you're not stopping it. It's too much wrestling implications in it. And that John Cena is pretty much it. Really
I don't know when
The
that
Rock
actually
and
comes
Vin
out in
Diesel.
the UK.
Don't kill him. I believe
I'm
it's
thinking-
20... I know it comes out in America the 23rd, but it's already out in like China. You know, making them
Yeah,
money.
I may source something from the... if they can give me COVID, I can take Fast and Furious 9. Yeah, see, even though Luchadors, the cinematography was amazing in 1917, but that was all. Which I believe is the same thing for Avatar. People are hyping up Avatar way too highly. I do not agree with any of them.
Hold on.
The
You
blue-
talking
the blue
James
people.
Cameron? Oh, fuck
Yeah, the
that
blue
movie.
people.
I hate that movie so much.
That is the most overhyped movie I've ever seen in my life.
Overrated. Never cared to see it again. Tried to watch it again. Couldn't get into it because I was like, it's the same shit. This is a stupid ass movie. It's a movie that's so uncreative that the thing they're trying to get is called the unattainium. Unattainium basically just means it's unattainable. It's so lazy and so ridiculous. People will just sucking dick for that movie, and they talk about Avatar 2, Avatar 3, Avatar 4. Fuck all that. Just stop. I don't want to hear no Avatar. I don't care about that.
I would rather watch Fern Gully than Avatar.
I'll tell you this. I'd rather watch Avatar The Last Airbender directed by M. Night Shyamalan. At least I can shit on that and hate it with a passion. I give two shits about Avatar.
Weirdly, I watched The Mitchells versus the Machines or whatever it is on Netflix. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
I want to see that. I want to also watch Raya and the Last Dragon. Even though
that's a good film. That's a good film. You should watch it.
Yeah,
but
it doesn't. It's not the Last Dragon. I thought they were merging together. I thought Bruce Leroy was going to be involved in that in some kind.
Oh, really? On a Disney film? That ain't happening.
What? There's nothing un-Disney about Bruce Leroy. It's the most PG movie ever, except for Shonuff, with the first black man to ever go Super Saiyan, which is amazing. Inspired me. Well, first person to ever go Super Saiyan, period. I think it came out before Dragon Ball Z. But it's still, the first time on screen, you'll see somebody go Super Saiyan, which is pretty dope.
But
and
yeah,
like,
I don't.
Oh, shit.
There's not much else I'm excited to watch right now.
Loki's pretty good. Like, the first episode had me hooked already, and I was like, oh, this is good.
I finished season 7 of Blackish.
Relevant.
I watched season 7 of Blackish. Not as good. Not as good as the rest of them.
No, I told you, no show should last more than 3 or 4 years. That's it. And then after that, you just go like, we're done. They have nothing. They use their best spots in the first 2 seasons. That's all everybody has. I got 2 seasons out of this. And then this happens. All right, that's great. That's great. What about the third? Fuck. Kind of wrapped everything up. Stretch that shit. All right, the third season kind of got through. With luck.
Last Dragon watch along, please.
We need to do this. We need to do the Last Dragon watch along.
I'm only doing it if there's consistently at least 8 people in the chat while we watch it.
Wow. That's intense. No one's on their planet. Honestly, it has to be premiere night, movie night with the sharpshooters. The Last Dragon watch along. And I think everybody should join on. Bring your drinks, bring your kids, bring your family. Everybody join in.
Like everyone
Last
has
Dragon
to watch along with us. Be in the chat because we know people like if we invite El Luchador, Wes into this watch along, we lose 2 people in the views.
We do.
We do it on the weekend. We could probably fit it in on a Sunday when Marcus is actually off.
I'm not off on a Sunday.
I thought you get occasional weekends off.
I get every other Saturday.
What kind of bullshit working hours is this? How you meant to have a life?
Hey, I don't talk about your job, all right? I don't talk about your job, all right? I work a graveyard shift in a casino. There ain't no rules. You just die slowly. Everybody signs that agreement when they apply for a job in a casino or go into a casino, period. You die slowly as soon as you enter there.
Either that or we watch it on a Saturday after the podcast show.
Yeah. How about next Saturday? Right after our show, I'll try to convince Eric, and I'll even convince his wife to watch it, who I think hates the movie. But it is so... classic. Just classic. They need to remake this goddamn movie so bad. And you get Lin-Manuel Miranda directed because he did the musical numbers. You got modern fight scenes. Booker T can play Shonuff, and it'd be amazing.
But again,
it'd be amazing Shonuff.
If there's not consistently 8 people here, I'm turning mine off.
There's no way you're getting that many. That's not like the hot thing in the streets to just put on Last Dragon on YouTube.
Hey, El Luchador's got a wife. El Luchador's got a wife. She could have a YouTube account. She could watch it. He could watch it. They could waste bandwidth. Same with Wes. Anyone who's with Wes, they could do this exact same. I need consistently minimum 8.
Let me tell you this, Manny. We can literally stream The Last Dragon and show the full movie on our channel. And no one would take it down. No one's gonna care. They're stealing from The Last Dragon. No, they're not. No one's gonna watch this shit today. Live.
I'm creating 5 accounts. Yeah, one of them could be for your son.
I'm down. Maybe I will entice Michael. I want to get the world. We're gonna make this Last Dragon thing happen. We'll get the world. In this apartment building, I was like, you guys go to YouTube. We're doing Last Dragon today as a family.
Because you know this is gonna be interesting because you're gonna watch me watch this for the very first time.
And you're gonna have people going, "Who's the master?" You're like, "What? He's never said that yet." We're not even there. You're the master to me. Oh, I got show me some moves. Be amazing, absolutely amazing.
I told you, minimum. And I'm pushing it to 10 now because I like that number. 10.
You're just moving up on names. We're just gonna lie to you. Yeah, Manny, I'm gonna host it. And you're like, yeah, Manny.
No. I'm hosting it. I am hosting it, so I can see that number consistently be at.
I like that it's gonna start at 8, and you see Manny, and it's like, oh shit, the fight scene, and it's like at 9. And he's like, no! In the middle, everybody, no, he cut it off! He cut it off! He cut the damn movie off!
That's what it should be. That is what it should be.
This is an amazing movie. This is amazing parts.
I believe that's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna do that.
Although in watch along in movies, No Holds Barred need to be on this list. I haven't seen the movie in 20 years, but I remember being the funniest movie I've ever seen in my life.
I've still got that packed up somewhere, and I do not know where it is.
Just the ending of that. Imagine going to a wrestling show that good at the end of that show, where shit is blowing up and Hogan, the first person to attack Vince McMahon on TV. It's not Vince McMahon, but it's a character Vince McMahon. And then, like, the guy dying at the end of the show. Like, 3 people died at the end of that wrestling show. People just going to go see a wrestling show. 3 people died in that fucking building that night. That's my favorite thing about the whole bar. I can never go to a show with this promotion again. They actually killed 3 people this night.
Which is, once again, why I need consistently 8 people in there. None of this arm dipping out stuff. No. That's not happening.
You're not getting that, man. This is wishful thinking. It's not happening.
True. Every time we do a show and there's minimum 5 people in here and the chat is bumping, it's always a better show.
Yeah, but you know what? I think it'd be a great show either way if you're watching Last Dragon for the first time. Because you're going to be like, what the fuck is going on? Why do they own this pizzeria? Oh, shit. What's going on with this kid? Oh, man, this guy. Why is Cyndi Lauper getting her ass beat? It's not even Cyndi Lauper. I always thought it was Cyndi Lauper. It could be Cyndi Lauper. Oh.
Yeah, so minimum 10. Minimum 10 and I'll do it.
The 10 View Show. With special guest watching it with Ahmed Johnson. We just lie to people. Yeah, come watch The Last Dragon with Ahmed Johnson. Like, just a complete lie, like an indie show.
We're saying I'll log in under my Black Planet account. I haven't heard about that in a very long time. Just like Asian Avenue, which I was a part of. I haven't heard about this Black Planet in such a long time.
Million years ago.
that was the MySpace. That was the MySpace for minorities.
Yep. 1 million years ago. Gather around, kids. Let me tell you a story about social injustice. What? That's not doing anything.
I learned about HTML from Asian Avenue. Do I remember any of it? No.
No, it's a different time, a different person. Right.
Yeah, so we've warned you.
I mean,
yeah, we've warned you. You want that watch along? You got to make sure there's at least 10 people in here consistently.
They can't even get people to watch Dynamite on Friday nights? How we gonna get 10 people to watch The Last Dragon?
On a Saturday, that's achievable. That's achievable.
On a Saturday night? Oh, how do you watch me on Saturday night? I don't know. I want to sit alone and watch Last Dragon with these fucking guys. I don't know if that's gonna happen.
180 people watch me put fucking stickers in a sticker album.
Not live. Not live. I think over time we can get more than 8 views. But I'm saying at time, I think we can get maybe 15 watching The Last Dragon. What's going on? Like 90% of the people who weren't even alive, I wasn't even alive when Last Dragon came out.
To be fair though, you're making the thumbnail. I will host it, but you're making the thumbnail.
Oh, I'll make that motherfucking thumbnail. I'll make the shit out of that thumbnail. Leroy! It's just gonna say Leroy real loud and shut up. And everybody's gonna be like, oh shit. Watch a black man go Super Saiyan.
Because I've got to make two. I have to make 2 additional thumbnails for content that's coming out this week.
Yeah, but we don't even know this. I want to make the thumbnail, and Manny, if I make this thumbnail, you have to do the show. You have to do the show.
Excuse me, I make thumbnails every week.
Hey, I'm just saying.
You can't be
I make this thumbnail. This thumbnail for this watch alone must be done. This watch alone must be done. It is a watch alone that was promised in year 1 of the show, and we have never did it. It's been 7 or 8 months since we promised this. I think this is the time in year 2, the dark season, when this year gets darker for whatever reason. When we get edgier in season 2 of our show, we will watch The Last Dragon.
Well, so I was thinking, you can make the thumbnail, we'll do it, and I will give a buffer of 10 minutes for it to bump up to 10 people watching live. If it doesn't, the show's going off.
It's a ridiculous threat. There's no way it's ever getting 10. There's no way.
The show will go off. It will be like this, Marcus. The show will go off.